It is the quick little decisions that start to add up. I was standing there, hadn't went on my walk, and I almost sat my butt down on the couch and started tinkering away at whatever it was that I was going to tinker at. That's what we're going to call it, tinker, because I don't really know what I was intending to do. And I said, hey, we need to go on a walk. And before I allowed my ass cheeks to hit the couch cushions, I just put my tennis shoes on. I already had socks on. I I almost went upstairs and changed clothes, and I was like, no, don't even go change clothes. Like, don't interrupt this in any capacity. You need to go on a walk. And it's here we are. We're walking. And I was right. And I feel like that's sometimes we just have to listen to ourselves and stop fighting it so hard. And I think that's the concept of self-negotiation, is stop negotiating with yourself. Like, if you've already made a goal and you've made a decision and you've said, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to do it, this is why I want to do it, why are you wasting any of your time, energy, brain space, whatever, going back and forth with your own self of if you would actually go and do that or not? Why don't you just go and do it? Why don't you just go and do it? So here we are, we're doing it. And honestly, I do feel a lot better because I've got my legs moving, I've got my body moving, and my head feels more clear. I've gotten fresh air, and the look on my face might not look like I'm having a great time, but I promise I am. Um, and yeah, so whatever it is that you said you needed to do, just get up and go do it. Your thing might not be a walk, but I thought of something earlier, and there's this phrase like, nobody's coming to save you. And it's so super true. Like, nobody is coming to save you. They're really not. Because you most likely don't need to be saved. You're actually probably fine. And your biggest issue is probably yourself. And that is so real. You would not be the only person who is like this. But the thing is there are people that will help you, but you have to help your own self. And it can, I don't know, just like, if you can't in real time help yourself, stop expecting people to sit there and try to extend hands out to help you. And that's kind of, I guess, what I was pondering on. Because I feel like I've gotten so maybe hardened is a way to put it, towards certain thoughts where I'm constantly trying to remind myself, like, you got to stay going, you got to stay on it. And then it's like I'm going back and forth, and I'm kind of weighing myself out and wasting my own time and energy going back and forth with myself on what I want to do. And it's just kind of ridiculous because you don't even realize you're doing it. That's the thing, is like, if you can't help yourself, and I guess that's where I was going with the nobody's coming to save you, but they will save you, is people will give you opportunities, people will extend a hand, but if you can't position yourself and show up as the person who needs to be accepting these opportunities, who can step into those roles, who can walk into those rooms and go through those doors, people can open as many doors as they want for you, and you're going to end up right back out of that room because you're not going to fit in there. You're not going to want to be there. You're not going to feel good there. You're not going to feel welcome there because you're going to see a bunch of people around and they're going to remind you of what you're not doing for yourself. So that was a little specific potentially, but it's true. I mean, you'll have opportunities come your way, and you just have to be the person to accept the opportunities. So like, if you can't take care of yourself, regulate your nervous system, stick to the plan, do what it is that you said you want to do for your own self because that's what you want to do, then nobody can help you. Like, people can't help people who have no clue what they want. And that's something that I used to think about with, in particular, like with my job, is some of the most particular clients, people see them as really annoying because they're like so specific about knowing what they want, and they'll just like sometimes not even try to like entertain something. But I appreciate that because they're not wasting my time. Like, they do know what they want and they know what they need from me. So essentially, it's kind of my job to just wait until they need me, and then I can help them do what it is that they need to do. And that might not make sense to everybody because you might not be a real estate agent. But it's just kind of saying is like, if you're just sitting here having no clue what you want to do, and then you're running around like wanting people to help you, and you're not even like actually doing stuff for your own self, then just honestly just please shut up. And that's it, because there are other people who would like those opportunities. They would like to be in those rooms. They would like the seat at the table that you have. And if you can't even acknowledge things and use them and help yourself, then what are you doing? And it's down to little things, because it's like it's like in my brain, I think about like bigger things, but it's so simple as like, if you have a place to go for walks and you know that that would be good for you, and you're not doing that, then I don't know, just kind of little stuff like that. Or if you have, healthy food in your refrigerator, but you're still kind of eating crap, why are, like, I don't know, just minimize the complaints. And people can't save people that don't want to help themselves. And in order for you to help yourself, you do literally have to stop negotiating with yourself. And self-negotiation, it's so gross, but it's because it's like your subconscious, it's like when you think to yourself, I have a big thought, I have even like a big dream, and your subconscious is kind of telling you like, actually, I was thinking of something earlier as well. And essentially, I thought of something, and the first thing that came to my brain when I thought of that was, I'm not ready for that. And I stopped, and I was like, well, maybe I could be. And I like started listening to my own thoughts, and I was like, why are you saying this? Like, this is the rewire. Like, you have to change what you're thinking, how you're thinking, what you're doing. And it was like, your reaction should not be like, I'm not ready, maybe. It's like, when you see that, it's like, bring it on. I don't know if I'm ready, but bring it on and we'll figure it out. And that's how I've pretty much been able to do everything that I've done in life. But it is, I guess you just have to keep going. Like, even after you do it once, even after you do it twice, you just have to keep going and doing the reps, and never stop. Like, even when you get to like this little place, don't like plateau out, just like keep going up. And you might have to like take little breaks and kind of take a breath, but just keep building and keep helping yourself, because the more you help yourself, the more people can help you. And that's I think the whole point is, the more you help yourself, the more other people can help you, and you can actually get help from other people without it even taking that much from them. Like, if somebody could almost like snap their fingers and give you something so specific because that's what you need, and it would change something, and that, and you can make those own thoughts and assumptions for yourself, that's good stuff. So really, really hone in on yourself and understand, like, what do I need? and help yourself in every way that you possibly can, so that way you can understand what it is that you need help with. And then that's when you will feel like people are saving you. You will feel swept off your feet at times, and you will feel like coddled up in a little ball. And I guess after that is, you can't just let that be enough. You got to put your feet back down after that, keep on going, keep helping yourself with the opportunity presented to you there, and then keep on building and keep on building off of every single opportunity that comes your way.